Oh, we're on. Tonight's the night. Tonight is the night. I've thrown up twice now. That's how nervous I am. Never happened before in my life. It's crazy, but you sit back and look at it and think about what we're doing it for, and we're gonna go. It's possible. There's no reason for us not to go.
Any regrets yet, Cal? You mean we're not going back? What the hell?
Point head to Mexico.
Right here is the opening to the Gulf right ahead of us. That's it. Once we pass that, we're in open water. Heading for Mexico.
Alright, so tell us who you are and how you know Taylor.
We were gay porn stars together. Taylor and I were in the military together, both stationed out on Guam. We deployed together, and we've been close buds ever since. I lived with him for a couple months. Always manages to make me do dumb things that end up turning out to be great. So, like I said, this isn't something that I ever really dreamed of doing. Nothing I ever thought that I would ever be doing. And then Taylor came and asked me, and I said yes, and I'm here. And it's going to be a crazy experience for me, just even the 1 week that I'm doing. So it's going to be incredible for you guys.
Steven, are you nervous about anything?
Well, I've had a little bit of sailing experience. I've never done anything like what we're about to do. Even just the first leg of this trip, crossing the Gulf, it's going to take 7 days at least. 7 days, 7 nights, 3 guys working shifts throughout the night, sleeping sporadically, Whereas I just think that the past few years of my life have been pretty lethargic compared to you guys, maybe. So I'm gonna try my hardest to keep up, I think. But my biggest fear is probably just being the weakest link on this first leg, to be honest.
Look who's alive. All right, man.
Man, the myth and legend.
Did you get any sleep?
What time is it?
7.
So, 3 hours.
There you go. You're rested. You're good. You're charged. Dude, why don't you tell us about first night sail?
It's fun. I took the helm at about 12:30 in the AM, and immediately there was lightning surrounding the boat. There were a few little squalls that came out of nowhere. There's like a little black hole pit in the sky that moves steadily towards you. I guess once you see like the squall line and you realize that it's moving towards you and getting bigger and bigger, you know, that gets your blood pumping as well. But we handled it.
What'd you think about our friends we met in the middle of the night?
Oh, our dolphin friends? They were dope, man. They came back while you guys were sleeping, kept me company.
That's cool.
Yeah. They're like making little sounds too.
Feels good. So good. You know when you brush your teeth and you just go, you're just like, oh yeah. That's what's happening right now. And you just stare out at the horizon as you do it. Love being a sailor, man. Dope.
How much you wanna risk? I'm not looking for somebody with some superhuman gifts, some superhero, some fairy tale bliss. Just something I can turn to, somebody I can kiss. I want something just like this. Oh, I want something just like this.
Feels so fucking funny.
Oh, I want something just like this. I want something just like this. I've been reading books of old, the legends and the myths, the testaments they told, the moon and its eclipse, and Superman unrolls the suit before he lived. But I'm not the kind of person that it fits. She said, where'd you wanna go? How much you wanna risk? I'm not looking for somebody with some superhuman gifts, some superhero, some fairy tale bliss. Just something I can turn to, somebody I can miss. I want something just like this. I want something just like this. Oh, I want something just like this. Oh, I want something just like this.
Day 2. Welcome to MTV Cribs.
Well, this is the cabin, the below deck of our old lady. She's all loaded up to the brim with gear right now, so we're gonna give you a wee tour and show you some of the shit that we haven't put away yet. Alright, you look here, we have our kitchen, stove top, oven's broken. Here we've got our refrigerator, keeps ice cold for up to 8 days apparently, that's what Taylor said. Sink, tap water filter, shit that we need to put away. So this is the captain's quarters. This is where Taylor's gonna be crashing.
equipment that we'll never use while we're out at sea because it takes a lot of electricity. Camera shit. Behind here, a bunch of spear guns I'll be sleeping with, and my guitar, sleeping bag, and that's pretty much us. So, welcome aboard, and we hope you guys enjoy the ride. Hi, Taylor. What's going on?
Barometric pressure is dropping. Has dropped 0.2 points. And we've got 2 huge cumulonimbus clouds, which isn't your standard squall line. You can see it's going to be a pretty big storm. There's a couple of them. We reefed our main, put our second reef in. It's real deep. Probably going to have to make it smaller, but just enough to kind of steer right now in light winds. Expecting a pretty good storm tonight. Not one of those hit you and quit you types.
What's the game plan for the storm?
Hold on to your butts.
We're gonna sail right through it.
Yeah, you can't go anywhere. There's nowhere to go. Nowhere to go. Out here in the middle of nowhere. Fucked.
So, something not so chill just happened. We're waiting for a squall. And it had a little bit more bite than we thought it did. So, Taylor and I have to go walk on the side of the boat to get to the front. To Anaconda Street, the main. Let's not do that again.
Every cloud brings out a warning. Get ready for the storm is coming.
What did it look like from in here? Us up there with the waves crashing over.
It looked like you guys were going overboard. There were waves crashing over the bow, flooding the railings. These guys were hanging on for dear life. I'm fucking going 6 knots here with a sliver of shit out.
Coin
And we
drop
did a complete 180.
in the box don't change the meaning. There's a storm and it's a raging in the belly of the slave. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming.
We battled storms on and off for another 3 days after that first one. Basically all the way until we got to Cancun. So, I mean, that's probably what's to be expected if you're crossing the Gulf in the middle of hurricane season. And this was one of the worst hurricane seasons probably ever. So maybe in a sense we kind of got away easy on it. But it was rough for us, you know. That was my first open water crossing. My first few storm squalls even, you know. And at some point our backs, our bodies, shoulders were all aching. We weren't getting much sleep at all. And we just kind of had to push for Mexico. But we made it. And, you know, despite kind of the rough times that we had, some of my favorite moments were just waking up or being at the helm for the sunrise and watching, you know, you hadn't seen the sun in 3 days and then peaks over the horizon. It's just, there's nothing like it. And that's ours, you know, that's ours to keep.
Been at sea for 7 days. Food stores at our all-time low. Morale needs replenishing. One can only dream of seeing the sight of land again.
How are you feeling, Miguel?
I'm ready to see land. It's been too long.
Oh! No way. Look at that beautiful sight, dude! 7 days at sea! Well, took us 8 days to cross Gulf of Mexico from Florida to Cancun. Thought it was going to take 5 or 6, but we got hit by one hell of a storm. Lasted 3, almost 4 days. It was a fun time. And some low times. But highlights of that journey were catching fish. That was awesome. That was cool. Out in the middle of nowhere, 200 nautical miles, closest point to shore, and out here catching these monster sport fish. You know, it was fun, and that fed us for 4 days of the trip, easy. We ate like kings. Then after we celebrated coming back a couple days, we watched Kel leave, get on a plane. That was rough. Everything we've been through. It was hard to see him go. Left us a true skeleton crew after that. It was good though. I really questioned why we were doing this while we were out there though. And it came back to Mission 22. It came back to everything our brothers and sisters face when they return home. You know, they don't have all the tools they need to come back in this civilian society. Just like we don't have all the tools we need to face all these storms. You know, we don't have radar. We don't have autopilot. We don't have any weather predicting services. But you take this storm as it comes, you push through, and you make it to the other side. You know. And nobody can take it.
Engine stuck, holes in the boat, overloaded, nothing's working. Everything's going wrong all at the same exact time. Oh man. Had 1 hour sleep in the past 2 days. Sailing from Belize to Honduras. There's no wind until we're getting slammed by a squall. It's been rough. See what happens.